What's going to be different tomorrow from all the other times you played them?
Seems to be the #1 question. Yeah, every time you change something, you got to learn from a loss, or even if you win, you still got to try to take something away from it. And obviously, we've lost 3 times this year. So after the Big East tournament, we realized this was our last chance to make it all the way. And there had to be a lot that was going to change, and I think our focus and our mentality and just different situational things throughout the game, we knew we were going to have to really work on and bear down and fix it before we got to this point. So,
how much you, Caroline, and even Heather to that extent, as leaders of this team, how responsible are you guys for the change that's happened since the Big East tournament?
That's on us, yeah.
The refocus and everything?
We're the older guys. We've been through it, and we've been here plenty of times that we should know exactly what to do, what to say, how to lead these guys. And that's part of being a leader, or part of being a senior or upperclassman, whatever it may be. You learn your role, and you have to figure out ways to get it done.
Obviously, it's frustrating to lose to a team, especially the way you guys have, as many times as you have. When does the anger kick in, or has it already? I mean, and when?
My sophomore year, maybe.
But how do you take that out onto the court and have it drive you to the point where you do pull out a win?
Yeah, there's a line, and you got to be careful not to cross it. You always have to, like I said, you have to take things away from a loss and use it to your advantage. And I think after the last one, I think we've kind of done that. Had we won, I think there's a few things that would have been swept under the rug, and we would not have tried to approach it differently. So, like I said, there's a fine line, and you got to figure out where to balance.
Talk a little bit, freshmen, everybody's been saying that the Final Four is totally different than the regional, and obviously you had a great NCAA tournament up to now. What type of mindset do you take into tomorrow?
I think I take an aggressive mindset. Just want to be aggressive offensively and defensively, but at the same time, I just want to go out and play basketball and not really overthink things.
Again, Notre Dame. Just some thoughts on playing them again. You were so close last time. And
I mean, they're obviously a really good team, and we've played them 3 times already. This is our 4th time, and I think that it's a good rivalry for women's basketball, and a lot of people enjoy watching it. But we're hoping to really be the aggressors tomorrow night and come out on top.
Does anger come in at all? That, damn it, these guys have beaten us 6 out of the last 7 times, 7 out of the last 8, whatever it is, and you finally get fed up and just say, let's take it to them? Or?
I think you could say that. I mean, obviously, we don't like losing. I don't like losing, and when you lose, you get pissed off and stuff like that. So you kind of want redemption, and tomorrow night, we're hoping to redeem ourselves for the other 3 losses this season. I mean, this is the biggest game of the season so far, and we all want to come out and play well.
So heading into tomorrow, what's going to be different this time around compared to the last 3 games this season?
Just our confidence going into it. I mean, we're all playing pretty well. Basketball right now, we're all, confident in the way that we're playing, having fun together. It's kind of gelling at the right time, and I know we're all just anxious to get out there and play.
This is your 3rd trip here. Haven't gone home with any hardware yet. What is how much of a driving factor is that? Caroline's got one, Kelly's got one. They want another one, obviously, but do you know? I guess does it drive you that you don't want to be in the position where next year's your senior year and it's all or nothing almost?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been hard coming here 2 years in a row and not getting either one, and this being my 3rd year, I definitely want to take it home and just play well, and all of us. I know we all want it so bad, and it's definitely kind of a driving force to kind of this being, next year being my last year, and only having 2 opportunities to get one. So,
when does the anger factor of being sick and tired of losing to Notre Dame kick in? I mean, has it already, and they're just too good that sometimes it doesn't matter?
No, there's definitely anger. I mean, after the first loss, we were angry, and each one's gotten progressively more, and it's just, being frustrated with the way that we finished out some of those games, and taking that frustration and taking it out on them tomorrow. We just gotta go out there and play our game and never kind of give up.
Can Stewie and Mariah carry over what they built through the Bridgeport Regional into tomorrow? Because this is a different beast, though. The nerves are going to be a lot more.
Yeah, I have complete faith in them that they will. They have worked extremely hard to get where they are right now, and the way that they're playing is just confident, not second guessing themselves, and I'm extremely happy to see them kind of progress that they have.
How is tomorrow different from the last 3 games, the last 4 years, 5 years in your case?
Well, it's the last go-around. It's the Final Four. Everyone dreams of being here. It's on a big stage. If you don't win, you go home. And definitely don't want to end the year on a loss. You want to come out fighting, playing UConn basketball.
Where does the anger kick in at the fact that they're beating you guys, whatever it is, the numbers? When do you finally sit there and say, we're tired of losing to them? And when does it translate out onto the court?
Believe it or not, after the first loss, that's when it really sits in. And then the fact that it's happened the past few games, we really have a new game plan. We know what we had to do. We changed a lot as a team. The cohesiveness with a team this postseason has been unbelievable. People have been stepping up, doing big things. And we're just really excited to get on the floor again tomorrow.
So from that, the last 4 games of the NCAA tournament, this team has grown in leaps and bounds. Has that ever happened to a UConn team during your 5 years here?
During my 5 years? This is a different year. The first few years we were just so grateful to have great players that were consistent throughout the year. This year's been special. Been inconsistent, but we're all coming together at the right time right now. I think we're peaking and we're having fun doing it.